Audio Jungle.
So there was once a man who had a hardware store, and he would watch one of his customers show up every single day to buy some paint. I mean, just every day buying the paint. So he got very curious and he said, one day, I'm just going to close up the shop and I'm going to follow my customer home and see what is he doing with all of this paint. So sure, the day came when he decided, I'm going to close the shop and secretly follow behind my customer and find out what is he doing with all this paint. So as he approached the man's house, he was astounded. He was like, oh my gosh. Because what he saw all around the house were cans of paint. What's the moral of the story? That many of us will buy books, will buy CDs, will sign up for conferences and seminars, but we don't apply what we're learning. I'm Jewel Diamond Taylor, and I want to encourage you to continue on this learning path of growing. You'll never know enough, but the key is make sure that what you're learning, you apply it. You actually use it, because when you use it, I promise you, you'll begin to see results. And isn't that what you want? So today, what I'm going to share with you are what I call my 6 things that will keep you from having success. What are those 6 things? Well, number 1, people. Make sure you surround yourself with the right people. In and out of season, sometimes the people that in your life will change. Is it time for you to upgrade? Because people influence you, people shape you, people have power, people have access to you, people can become a teacher for you. So make sure that you are checking your surroundings and checking your contacts list. Develop a good social capital. What is social capital? It means your wealth comes from the people that you know. And we've always heard it's not always what you know, it is who you know. And I believe sometimes we have to do what I call divine subtraction. When we realize that people are not adding to our life, when we realize that someone is multiplying stress and drama and complications and confusion, when someone is bringing division within your team, within your family, within your ministry, it is time for some subtraction. When you realize that there's some empty places in your life, people that you need in your life that can mentor you, can guide you, can nurture you, support you, lead you, offer resources and connections, make sure you have people in your life that can fill some of those areas where you have a deficiency. You don't know everything. You don't have access to everybody, but if you have the right people in your life, you are now multiplying your possibilities for a stronger and wider territory to achieve success. So don't allow ego or insecurities or feeling shy. Don't allow those things to keep you from expanding your circle, your social capital. Number 2, your past can limit you. Do not dwell on the negative. I know it's so easy to do it, to go down that rabbit's hole and talk about what you should have done, what you could have done, what you would have done. I know that sometimes we're so busy focusing on the past that we cannot move forward. And when we focus on the past, all this does is develop a sense of shame or blame, a sense of failure. But every setback is an opportunity for a comeback. But you must have a mindset and not be so upset with your past, how people treated you, how people ignored you, how people betrayed you, how people weren't there for you, or how you missed the mark at times, how you didn't follow through, or choices you made that you realize now they did not bear fruit. For a lifestyle that you are no longer living. You're doing so much better now, but do not allow the past to trip you up. Do not allow the past to keep you from moving forward. You want to make sure that you're not practicing a lot of emotional waste, spending time feeling sorry for yourself. Look, we all have moments of depression. We all have moments when we're like, oh, Lord, this is happening. Oh, why did this happen to me? But you cannot afford to pitch a tent and post your flag of depression there. You must not allow your energy to go towards having a pity party. In fact, hosting the party and having balloons and inviting everybody to come to your pity party. You know what? The reality is most people don't really care. The reality is people are focusing on their dreams. They're focusing on their purpose. They're focusing on their hurts and the things that bother them. So do not have a pity party. Cancel it. Do not send out any invitations, because having a pity party and sitting down and giving up is self-destructive. It is counterproductive. And people who are successful don't host pity parties. They shake off the dust, they keep moving forward, and they say, I wonder what I learned from that. I learned a lesson, and I'm going to find out what the lesson is from that past mistake, from that past relationship, from that past choice. I'm going to find out what is the lesson. Number 4, your present situation could be blocking your joy. Your present situation may not be the best right now. You may be going through a divorce. You may be going through some financial challenges. You may be going through some health challenges. But you do not want to allow your present circumstances to become your final destination. Begin to tell yourself things like, this too shall pass. Do not make a permanent decision based on a temporary situation. It's happening now, but it's not going to be forever. And again, you can reflect and say, what can I learn from this present situation? I feel like I'm in a valley. I feel like I'm in a wilderness. I feel misunderstood. I feel like I'm not getting any traction. I'm not getting the sales. I'm not getting the calls. I'm not getting the connections that I desire. I don't feel like I'm making any progress. Well, that's just your present situation. And you do not want to get stuck in this moment, in this time, and in this season. Everything is cyclical. The next thing that can block your success is procrastination. Yes, I said it. Procrastination is a terrible habit. I'm a recovering procrastinator, and I can tell you right now that procrastination is a thief. It will literally steal money out of your account. It will steal time. It will steal your sleep. It will steal your peace of mind. Procrastination ruins your integrity. You cannot be professional if you are procrastinating. I'm telling you, procrastination will erode your foundation. It will take away from you being able to feel good about yourself, because you'll have this nagging voice saying, I should have done it and I didn't do it. And now you're paying late fees and you're paying fines and you're losing sleep and you're realizing you always do things at the last minute. That is not professional. People that achieve success learn how to overcome procrastination. They learn how to deal with things and confront things. They learn how to face it. They learn how to get it done. I don't have a to-do list. I have a get it done list, because there's something psychological about me seeing the words get it done as opposed to do it, because I can keep putting off to do it tomorrow, then the next day, and then the next day. So we have to know how to create hacks for ourselves. You have to know how to play a psychological game with yourself. Create a get it done list and watch what begins to happen. Number 6 is pain. If you have too much physical pain, emotional pain, mental pain, financial pain, relationship pain, this can certainly have you stuck and your feet are in the mud and you just don't have the energy to do the things that you need to do. So I would say to you, if you're dealing with some type of a pain, find a remedy. Do not just give up. Do not say that you are defeated. There is someone or something that can help you with that pain. But don't let the pain cause you to just become so overwhelmed that you feel like you have to surrender to the pain. Well, you do have to surrender to it and say, yeah, the pain is here, but you don't have to say, I'm going to give up. You say, you know what? I do have problems with my back. You know what? I am feeling sad about my relationship. You know what? My back is hurting. You know what? My finances are causing me a lot of pain. Let that become a motivation to you. Don't be demotivated by your pain. Be motivated to do something so that you can go and grow to the next level. Let pain become your friend. Oh, I think of all the times that I had pain, and it made me to make a decision to change the way I was eating, to change the way I was spending, to change the way I was spending my time. I realized that the pain of having the wrong people in my life, there was a cost. There was a cost when I didn't eat properly or I didn't get enough sleep. There was a cost that I paid when I didn't balance my checkbook. There was pain in my life when I realized that I wasn't resolving the conflict. I wasn't speaking up and finding my voice when it came to my relationships. When I had to let go and not worry so much, I had less emotional pain. I had to trust God and I had to trust myself, and I had to have emotional boundaries so that the people that I felt were bringing me pain, I had to know how to social distance from them, emotionally distance myself from the people that were bringing me the pain, bringing me the drama, bringing me the stress. So you have to take control of your life. You have to be willing to confront those things that are causing you pain, a thorn in your side. Listen, every rose bush has thorns. So there are beautiful things that are happening in your life, but there may be things that are causing you great pain. And unfortunately, sometimes it could be our own family. Unfortunately, it could be ourselves that we're shooting our own self in the foot. So acknowledge the fact that there's some pain in your life. Don't be in denial. Don't point fingers and blame. Take control of it so that you can move forward on your path of success. These 6 points are a guidepost for you so that you could begin to further develop yourself, so that you can begin to do the work, so that you can begin to say, you know what? That one point that Jewel Diamond Taylor mentioned, that's the area that I need to work on. Could it be that maybe 2 or 3 of those points that I mentioned are the strongholds? They are the things that are blocking your success. Are they the stones in your pathway that are causing you to fall? When you decide that you're going to develop yourself, when you decide that you want more than what you have right now, when you decide that it's time to wake up, when you decide that it's time to get in the driver's seat of your life, I want you to use the information that you're getting. Don't be like that man that bought all that paint but never opened it up and applied it. If there's something that you're hearing in my series of videos, make sure that you don't just take notes. Don't just write about it in your journal. I want you to put the pen down and I want you to apply what you're learning. Paint your future. Paint your destiny. Begin to grow and know that you can do it. Thank you so much for watching.
Audio Jungle.